All right. Today here we got Feel the Rush, episode 1. Interviewing Trendy Hood Nigga, TO23. We go. You look like you ain't feeling up for the interview today, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, bro.
That's good, man.
I'm a very stoic person at times, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, here at Feel the Rush, we like to break the ice, man. We like to get our interviewees. I mean, you our first episode, but we like to get our people nice and comfortable before we ask them the questions, man.
I don't like man king.
Say less.
I understand that.
Yeah.
We gotta give the people the personality.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you tell us what it's like being a first-generation American born to parents from the Bahamas?
Well, it was a very different experience, especially since my parents are a lot older than the parents of my peers. Typically, they was like the age of their grandparents, so it was easy to say I had a very contemporary upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Very frugal, you know. Tight on the money, you feel what I'm saying? But that was just a part of circumstances. I don't regret nothing because everything made me the man I am today. I'd say it was very rich in culture from both sides, my mother and my father, as to where, like, I truly know what it is to be a Bahamian, even though I grew up in the States. And, you know, that's just is what it is.
All right, that's solid. How do you think your Bahamian heritage influenced your approach to music?
Quite frankly, I feel like my natural asphyxiation to music in itself probably is connected to, like, you know, just like me being a Bahamian. But to be real, it hadn't really affected it up until like kind of recently. I was really consumed in like my Americanized thought process of becoming a successful artist. And not to mention, I didn't know as much about my culture either. But in the recent years, as I learned truly what it is to be a Bahamian, and I embody that more and more each day, and I infuse that into my music, I feel like it affects me more on a spiritual tip, cause like that's how the music is for me too. But I'm like making my own sound type shit. That's definitely like a new wave, and I'm definitely like certain a lot of people gonna fuck with that hoe for sure, for real. I definitely want to kick the door down type shit.
Most definitely. How do you feel like your father's passing impacted your music and your journey as an artist?
I ain't gonna lie, it definitely like impacted everything very heavily. Cause like when that boy passed away, it was very like traumatic and chaotic. You feel what I'm saying? So like niggas down there like lost my mind type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas really wasn't even down there like in the right mind frame. Like, so in terms of like music, shit, I can't say specifically how that shit affected a nigga music, but I can say for real that shit shifted a nigga whole world. Like that shit turned a nigga world upside down. So like on the real, like nigga wasn't even focused on music for a long time. Then it's like I started fucking with the shit again, and then I put the shit down, and then it's like now I'm in this bag with really trying to tap into my culture, and like, you know what I'm saying, it's really starting to expound a little bit more. But on the real, I feel like that shit just shifted my whole life. I can't say how that whole affected the music. Shit, that whole motherfucker crazy, nigga.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a lot of different genres of music. You know, you got punk rock, you got R&B, reggae. You feel me? What drew you to the rap genre? Who were some of your early musical influences?
I feel like just as being a black man, hip hop is kind of like a way of life, unspoken and unbeknownst to us. Like nobody really come and sit us down and tell us to bob your head when these 808s come on, or to know these songs word for word, or to know so much about this artist and damn near idolize them. But like that's just shit we do, and that's just so much a part of the culture because not only entertainment, but I feel like music is just such a heavy part of like black culture. And what was the question again? I thought I started rambling.
Yeah, no, you good. And the other part was, who are some of your early musical influences? So like that was what drew you to rap, but like who was some of your early musical influences? Maybe from rap or maybe even from different genres.
Like in terms of early musical influences, I definitely say like obviously Michael Jackson. Like I feel like he's like probably like the pinnacle of entertainment. He embodied like the movement, the like the eccentric nature. Like everything he did was just encapsulating from him being a child all the way up until his passing. I don't think anybody has ever approached superstardom as flawlessly as he has done. You know, if you want to get more like localized with the thought process, you bring in the niggas like Lil Wayne, feel me? Pop, Biggie. My cousin Kashawn like told me about Biggie Smalls one time. That was like the first time I went to Bahamas, I think. And like that was the first time I ever even heard the name Biggie Smalls. You feel what I'm saying? And then from there, like you know what I'm saying, like as time went along, like my exploration into hip hop and music as a whole just kept on coming and coming. You got like John Coltrane. You feel what I'm saying? You got this shit go all over the place. You feel what I'm saying? Tracy Chapman on the country music side. You know what I'm saying? This shit everywhere, man. Future my favorite rapper though, I ain't gonna lie. FBG.
For sure. For shizzo.
For sure.
Can you describe your creative process when writing and producing music?
That's kind of a tricky question because it's really hard to describe. I would say it's just spontaneous. Most of the times when I make music, I kind of have like structured my life to be a lot more free form than the typical civilian in terms of just my scheduling and like the ability I have to like just sporadically dive into like my creativity. So I would just say like whenever I'm inspired, I could just be listening to a song and like I just hear like just something in the song that just inspired me, and I'll just hear some bars and I'll then like just put the song on repeat and just keep writing. You feel me? And then like get a hook or some shit, or like I'll intentionally go look for beats or like a chorus to come to me. However it comes, it's kind of random. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I do intentionally, like I'm not gonna cap I'm an artist, so I'm going to the booth to, you feel what I'm saying? But it's really just me following like my emotions and like what I feel like is gonna be relatable to people, so I can make a song that's gonna be memorable as possible. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. And so when you talking about themes and messages in the music, what do you think is a message that you try to convey with your music?
I feel like I don't know. I don't have no real message. I think I try to convey my music. It's basically whatever the topic of the song is, truthfully, because music is a vehicle and it's a medium in itself. So I would be a cap-ass nigga if I sat here and said, oh, I want to promote love and peace with my music when I got music talking about shaking ass and shooting guns. But then I do also have music that has no profanity, that just has basically positive affirmations. Like if you listen to Money Meditation, meditating on the money, I hear money counters. Milk and honey, let it flow so much that I can count it. I'm much better because I can take it when I go with me. Financially abundant, financially abundant, let it follow me. And to be honest, I can hear the money. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, a song like that, I wrote while I was in Job Corps. Like, the stems that I sent to my engineer was basically recorded from a cell. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's different. And then, like, I feel like that song was heavily intentional. Like, that song literally helped me manifest a lot in life, for real. If you know about setting your intentions and affirmations and all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? But then when you think about other aspects of the music, like a nigga making a song that's just supposed to feel good, or a song where a nigga want to get hot to this whole song where she want to just shake her ass, or a song where she just want to forget about life and just have a good time. That's a part of life too. And it's like, there's levels to the shit, you feel what I'm saying? I approach all levels, I take all that shit.
obviously, when with you being Bahamian, there's certain values that come with that culture, and attracting a broader, diverse audience. There's certain things that attracting a broad audience that culture might shun upon. Like, how do you navigate the balance between honoring your cultural heritage and connecting with the broader, diverse audience?
I feel like the best way I do that is by just being myself. And the one word I could use to explain myself is love. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna receive me properly. I may not even receive everybody properly. I'm not gonna even project that on just others. You know what I'm saying? But I try to move in love as much as possible. And you know, we're all human beings and we're all flawed. You know what I'm saying? So as I move out here and I do what I do as an artist and as I'm stepping into more of a public figure, I just try to bestow honor and respect at all times. For my first project, I reached out to 2 different Bahamian artists, NF Sean and Bobo Tino. You feel what I'm saying? They sent me back their work and it's being worked on and whatever, you feel me? It's supposed to be on this upcoming project. I feel like that's honoring. For my first project, I said, what could I do to not only market myself, but give back to the community in a way? So, like, my merch that I'm getting, I didn't spend at least a few $1,000s on merchandise just to give away. You know what I'm saying? Feel the Rush, FTR. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all over the street, and I ain't charging a penny for it, cause I feel like it should just be something that's given out, and we have to create like an energy around the economy of like us just having like a better lifestyle, us having more money, us having more opportunities, and like for that to happen, it has to happen in real time. Like somebody got to do that shit. Like somebody has to be that person. So I feel like that's just all I could do as an individual, just be a loving person and just be myself. And I feel like that in itself will honor not only me, but honor like my people as I continue to strive and go forward. Never forget where I came from. Never forget that little house in Rock Crusher when my Grammy told me, rest her soul, manners and respect could carry you out the world wherever you go. That's what could carry you. So everywhere, I respect due to a dog, homie. You know what I'm saying? So whether you got money or you don't got no money, homie, I'm gonna look you in the eye and I can have a sincere moment with you. Cause I remember when I couldn't even afford $1 sandwich. I'm on the scooter riding up to Fort Lauderdale to link up with my homie because he got about $5, $6 and change, and we about to slide to McDonald's on my scooter together to eat for the night. You know what I'm saying? So we all just human beings, and once you could show that and express that love, my nigga, that shit gonna, anybody who don't respect that, you feel me? It is what it is, my nigga. We keep it moving, you feel me? It's all love. 2, 3. Yeah.
That's real. Are there any specific experiences or memories from your upbringing that have deeply influenced your lyrics or style?
I would definitely just say, in general, growing up in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
What hood you grew up in?
Liberia, Hollywood, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Liberia. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a child, being the foreign kids. Everybody, oh, boy, your accent, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talking your accent, being, nah. Then next thing I know, I'm like a full-on Hollywood nigga. I just watched the evolution of myself, you feel what I'm saying? But like, this shit ain't happened by accident, you feel me? This shit happened in response to like, you know what I'm saying? Like adversity, you know what I'm saying? You put a bitch under pressure. Either only thing they gonna do is either turn to a diamond or bust. You feel me? That's why nigga out here shining, homie, cause you nigga battle tested, homie. Nigga that been through hell and back for real, mentally and physically, homie. Like, but for that reason, nigga still here, cause I know that the Most High got a plan for me. You know what I'm saying? Beyond my understanding of my measurement. That's why I just keep my faith up above, you know what I'm saying? And I just keep on going because, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm protected. I know I'm covered. I know I am. I know he got me.
What do you hope listeners take away from your music?
For one, first of all, what I hope they take away from my music is just pure sensation. Like, because I don't want, before you get the message from the music, it has to be considered sensational to you. You know what I'm saying? But the beat on that song, as soon as I come on, that drop, I want that. I want, oh, wait, you see the way that nigga, that bar right there, I like that. I want some nigga to really connect to the music, to have little aspects of the music that they really sensationally care about. And then from there, there's other nuances of it. If, like I said, if it's one of them songs where it's intended to have that, you know what I'm saying, message, I want them to receive it. Like Money Meditation, I want nigga to hear Money Meditation and understand that it's hundreds of thousands, it's millions of dollars out here. Young niggas done seen that shit. Niggas done seen rats, homie. And it's not on no funny shit, my nigga. We are children of the Most High, and greater works that we shall do than even that he did. You know what I'm saying? So this is great work in real time and in the flesh. So we got to just come together and show that for real.
Can you walk us through the significance of your stage name and how it reflects your personal journey?
Quite frankly, when I selected the name, I was at a relatively low vibrational state. So I picked it because of the block. 23rd Avenue, you feel me? Nigga live right on 24th, but you know 23rd is the avenue in Hollywood, in Liberia, where I'm from. Well, like, that's where like them green apartments right on. You feel what I'm saying? Funny enough, just to tell you this level of distortion that I was living in at the time, it was about 3 months or so down the line, it registered to me, oh, cuz, your birthday on the 23rd too. I said, boy, you a clown ass nigga. I said, boy, you smoking good. Yes, they did. But nah, and then also after that, I had like another much deeper and richer epiphany that it's like I'm the second, third. You feel what I'm saying? My mother and my father both had children outside of my brother and I. Rest in peace to Danielle Kemp and rest in peace to Corey. You know what I'm saying? My mom had a child long before my father had a child long before her. And both of them, their children managed to somehow pass away. So then when they got together, they had my elder brother. And then they had me. So when I was just smoking and thinking back one day, I said, God damn, I'm really 2'3". Like, and that's why I really put the emphasis on. It was always 2'3" because that's just like phonically I wanted to be. But I'm like, nah, bro, I'm really 2'3". Like, because I never forgot about my brother and my sister, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always think about them like from time to time. It's like I'm really like the second, third child for my brother. I mean, my mother and my father. And like, as I learn more about psychology and just doing more work for yourself, it's like, damn, I think about like how like that must have affected their lives in like traumatic ways and how that affected my life in turn and like my childhood and any like thing that I just had to start releasing like divine forgiveness. You feel what I'm saying? Not only for them, but for myself, but for us all, because it's just like, you just gotta go back and do that shit sometimes. Just sit back and think and just spread some love out. And trust me, homie, you'll see the blessings come back in. You see me? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give to aspiring artists from immigrant backgrounds who are trying to break into the music industry, or maybe any artists in general, period?
I can't really give no nigga no advice in specific because it's such, you just have to really, you gotta really want this shit, man. And when I say you gotta want this shit, you have to understand what being a businessman is. Because people get caught up, and this is me preaching to the choir, i.e. me talking to myself. We are reflections of each other, but I'm really talking to me because this is what I've been through. I realized that if you want to be in the music business, you got to learn how to be a businessman, my nigga. Because this shit take money. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Any nigga out here is balling on a budget. Whether it's their personal budget, whether it's a label budget. You see niggas like me, we out here doing this shit independent. But this shit come at a cost, my nigga. Marketing, all that shit, bro. And you gotta just keep that shit going. Excuse me. You need to have your personal life in order to where you're gonna be balanced and you're gonna be willing to keep doing the work. You gotta have your finances in order to where you not just you got your head up your ass worrying about this music, but you ain't even paying your rent, stupid ass nigga. I done seen this shit. I done seen a lot of shit behind this music shit, bro. You can't be out here delusional, not working on your craft, putting out bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? This is what happens, bro. A lot of this shit a game to a lot of niggas. That's why, you got to take your life serious, homie. I still be scolding myself for not working out enough, for not consuming enough fruits and shit, just so I could be on my square, so I could execute properly, not only for myself, nigga, but for my family. This shit bigger than me, nigga. Because if you trying to be an artist, you got to understand that that fame gonna come with some money, and money gonna come with some responsibility. And that responsibility gonna come with daily action to maintain. And that's what I'm learning, nigga. I'm trying to put in the daily action. Like this right here, daily action, nigga. This content, nigga. Is you niggas gonna do this shit 365 days a year? Post every day? Real deal, take that money, put it up to like invest in your career, homie. A lot of niggas ain't gonna do that shit, bro. So when you talk about, not to mention work on your craft at the same time, like me right now, I don't even be recording like that, but I didn't put in 10,000 hours years ago. You niggas don't even be having 50 songs. Like, come on, man. Nigga, you gotta take this shit seriously, homie. If you really want to blow, or if you want to play around with this shit, bro. But it's like, bro, like, nigga professional with this shit, bro. Nigga really professional, cuz. I don't need no motherfucking accolade to prove that, nigga. Nigga, I'll step on that mic and show a nigga. Cause that's what I do with this shit. For real. Yeah.
That part. So, you say you got the collaborations with Bobo Tino and NF Sean for your next upcoming EP.
Yes, sir.
Are there any artists that you dreaming of working with in the future? Like, who would be your top artist that you would say, like, damn, before it's over and done, I would love to get a feature from him? Besides Future, because you already said that's your favorite rapper, so that's a cheat code. That would be a lit feature regardless.
I feel like I'm supposed to just, it's a dichotomy to this question. Cause the arrogance and the ego you supposed to have as an artist, I don't need no nigga. I do it on my own. But I tell you one thing, when that motherfucker, when Cashed Out drop, I know that's gonna do numbers. Cause Bobo slid on that hole like a motherfucker, boy. I'm trying to tell you that, cuz. Real deal. And just me seeing that, like, no disrespect, but like, I ain't even expect that boy to slide. I feel like cuz slid harder than me on my song. Real nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I respect the fact, cuz got the feature back in like 2 days, cuz. I'm talking about square business. And now cuz slid on his shit too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta put that ego shit aside. So I'm gonna answer the question. Long story short. But if I really had to pick a feature, shit, I'll probably pick like an unconventional artist to like try to expand. So I'll probably say like Tim's, or like an R&B singer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of what would be a hard ass R&B feature.
Tim's would be a good one.
Yeah, like, cause I'm thinking like some modern shit. I was about to say like Erykah Badu or Fantasia or some shit, but that might be too dated. Like, you know, me and Tim's gonna make some fire shit. Like, we make a project or some shit, man, that shit go crazy, homie. G shit. But yeah, I appreciate the features I got, homie, for my tape, for real. Like, salute Bobo Tino, salute NF Sean. I appreciate y'all boys. I reached out. Y'all boys did good business, homie. I appreciate that, homie. Real shit. Real nigga shit, homie. Yeah.
How do you use your platform as an artist to advocate for social change or address important issues in your community?
Quite frankly, I always be ranting. Well, I used to always be ranting on social media. I kind of cut that shit out a little bit. I try. You know what I said? But you know, that inner nigger in me. If you want to let that shit go, cuz. But, nah, homie. For real, that's one of, like, the main reasons I shifted my whole musical intention in my career towards, like, the Bahamas. Because it's like, I'm really out here trying to relate and create for people who just, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that, like, I don't even remember the question there. Let's start this shit over, because I know.
Nah, you using the right. I was just saying about how you use your platform to advocate or address important issues in the community. Essentially, say you used to rant and shit, but you cut that out. So it's like, but yeah, I mean that's a respectable answer.
All right, but let's do it one more time.
Good. You already gave the answer, bro. That was a good answer. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That was a straight answer. All right, what do you think about, like, storytelling? Like, what role does storytelling play in your music? And are there any other particular stories and narratives you are passionate about sharing?
I really admire storytelling because I'm a true student of hip hop. Like, I literally did a hip hop project in middle school. Like, I was like about 8 minutes or so. Like, people thought like somebody did it for me. Like, when I took it to class, low key, I didn't think it looked that good, but apparently it did. And that just shows like the effect of theater in this lifetime. But that's some other shit. But what the question was again, bro?
Storytelling in your songs.
Yeah, sorry about that.
On some King Von shit.
Whoa. R.I.P. to bro, for real. But nah, I feel like it's very important because it gives the artist an opportunity to create like a different spectrum in the mind. Feel what I'm saying? And like I feel like on my EP, in terms of storytelling, the track that would relate to that the most would be The Odds. You feel me? And it's vague in terms of the shit being like generalized to where like a nigga really made that whole like it was the lion, the scarecrow, and the girl, ain't it? You feel what I'm saying? The lion ain't had no heart. You feel what I'm saying? Real niggas want courage. I forget exactly what I say. A nigga fucked up. I've been sipping, homie. Y'all gotta excuse me, boy. I've been sipping, bro. But but look at
nah, so, that sound hard.
So she wanted to click her heels 3 times and go home. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of times people, I just meant home like motherfucker just want to feel at home again. People want to feel that love again. Motherfucker want to just click her heels 3 times and get back to that shit. But it's the real world. Real niggas lying harder, but he looking for courage or whatever the fuck I said. The lion supposed to be a fucking lion's nigga pussycat, bro. How the fuck you a lion and you pussycat? There should be a lot of niggas out here. Come on, bro. A lot of niggas pussycat. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever. I forget the rest of the bars on me. Like I say, sipping 75% alcohol and Monster. Tune the fuck up. I sorry. But look, that shit create a different vibe, bro. You don't have to chop that shit up, niggas.
For sure. What's some of the biggest lessons you learned on your journey as a musician?
As a musician, what I learned about this shit is two sides to every coin, man. And like everybody just a coin out here, you know what I'm saying? There's two sides to everything, bro. You got to meet a lot of different people. You got to interact with a lot of different energies and a lot of different personalities and egos. And there's two sides to everything. There's the aspect that a person is willing to show you, and there's the aspect that they're not willing to show you. And you just got to be able to navigate that, man. Like I said, I at least try to move in love. I don't know how I'm perceived by everybody. I never will, and I don't really care to. I move in a way that I'm confident that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the bad guy, so to speak, for my conscience sake. And I just try to carry that. But what I learned is you just got to try to be as professional as you can and don't take shit personal, bro. Like, sometimes shit might not necessarily be the quintessential slap in the face that you may perceive it to be at that moment in time. It just may be, like, you know, everything ain't aligned the way you may want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, cuz you just got to be your own man, stand on your own 10. If you securing what you're doing as a man or as a woman, being an artist, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be too much worried about what a motherfucker got. And that's as an artist, as a businessman, as a worker, as a mom, as a father. Once you doing what you supposed to do, you ain't going to never worry about what nobody care talking about. So.
That's real. All right, coming up on the last two questions, man. We're going to get you up out of here before you fall out that chair, bro.
No, we good.
How do you define success in your music career, and have your goals evolved over time?
My goals, in terms of success in my music career, I would say success would be developing a fan base, a monetizable fan base that I sincerely connect with, that sincerely connect with me. Monetizable meaning I could, you know, pay my bills off it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be, you know, balling like a rock star, but if I can make more than like the average occupation, I would assume, you know what I'm saying, and still be able to have freedom and create, have my expression as an artist and disseminate that, and have it come back to me in the reciprocal value of like dry cash, that'd be fucking lit. I'll take that all day long.
Went T.I. on that hoe. The reciprocal.
And what was the second half of that question?
Have your goals evolved over time?
My goals have definitely evolved over time. Like I said, I don't even really, like, I have a whole catalog of music that basically is like half in the trash, half just on the back burner, because I've literally switched my flow and my style. In the upcoming years, could I try to re-rock some of that music and try to bring it out? I could, but you know how shit be with like these free beats on YouTube and the acquisition of them later on and making sure your paperwork right. And sometimes I realized a lot of my music when I was younger, my ability was there, but I don't think I had some of the sonic capabilities to make as much of a timeless product that I could make now. I was really trying to be, now I just am. So I feel like the music is a little bit different now that I realize that everything that I need is within opposed to outside of myself, and that projection is a lot more rich.
That go into this last question too, because I mean, you answered it already a little bit, but what legacy do you hope to leave through your music, both for your fans and the future generations?
The legacy I hope to leave is one of greatness. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a legend. I want to be somebody that people talk about in a positive light. I want to be somebody that children from any financial circumstance, especially an impoverished one, can look at and see as an example, as a blueprint to make it out of whatever adverse situation they find themselves in, you feel me, how to play the cards they was dealt. You know what I'm saying? And with my music, I just want to like just be remembered. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, I'm very much so an intellectual, but in this matrix in which we live in this physical world, a lot of things don't necessarily measure into, especially as a black man, the measure of your exact intellect. It's more so the how willing you are to capitulate to this systematic motion of things. And I was never really one that was able to, you know, assimilate to the flow like that. As we can see with the hair, tattoos, teeth, change. I never really wanted to go with the status quo, and my heart never did. So I just want my music to be a reflection that no matter what happens and who you are, that you can be whatever you want to be. Don't put any limits on yourself. You can reach the sky and above. Just believe. Just believe in yourself and have the faith that, like, you can do all things. Like I said, greater is it he that is in me than he that is in the world. And it's greater works that we should do as children of the Most High. And once that's understood, there's a level of confidence that you have to move with. That's your responsibility, to move with that confidence, because like faith without works is dead. So you could be working all day long, but if you don't have the faith and the conscience to believe in yourself and the actions that you're putting forth, you'll never get the result that you're looking for. So I just want my music to be a reflection of the results of my life, the fruits of my labor, you know what I'm saying, truthfully. So that, like I said, children, adults, men, women can see me and see themselves, you know what I'm saying? 2, 3.
2, 3.
Rubber band man, rubber band man, rubber band man, rubber band man.
All in Sadios, all Diddy.
Rubber band man, rubber band man. He a rubber band man, rubber band man.
Meditating on the money, I hit money counters. 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 Milk and honey, let it flow so much that I can't count it. I'ma spread it cause I can't take it when I go with me. Financially abundant, let it fall on me. To be honest, I can hear the money calling me. I'm in my zone, so all I ask is you don't bother me. I get a check, all due respect, break bread accordingly. I know them spirits all around me, making sure I eat. Sunshine, good times, more life, it's a new day. Create vibes, materialize your every dream today. Close your eyes, visualize and start to drift away. Yesterday is yesterday, you in a better space. Generate a passive income, make it work for me. You're not a wannabe, you can be what you wanna be. I'm lit like gasoline, cause my finances guaranteed. I wake up, smile every day, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Meditating on the money, I hit money counters. 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 Milk and honey, let it flow so much that I can't count it. I'ma spread it cause I can't take it when I go with me. Financially abundant, let it follow me. To be honest, I can hear the money calling me. I'm in my zone, so all I ask is you don't bother me. I get a check, all due respect, break bread accordingly. I know them spirits all around me, making sure I eat. Sunshine, good times, more life, it's a new day. Create